Oh my god, I've been talking to myself this whole time. Hello, everybody. Oh, that's embarrassing. I was talking to myself this entire time. I thought I was unmuted. That's awkward. What's going on? Hello. I'm here now. Cash, I saw you made money. W. Cash made a really cool paint scheme that you guys are going to see in Gears next week because Gears has an off week. So this is the only stream we're doing today. But Zenith, Cash, PH, Lala, October King, Bailey, Raceman, Baseball Kid, what's going on? Hope you're all doing good. Also, if you stick around to the end of the stream, I'm going to show you guys a sneak peek on something. I said the Car of Tomorrow career mode was probably dead. I think on the last F1 stream I did. It might not be dead, and I'll show you guys if you stick around to the end. So a few of you guys in the chat obviously know all about it, but yeah, no, we got Gears next week. Yeah, we have an off week, so you still haven't gotten on the podcast. What is that emoji? Is that a penguin? I should unmute in Discord for Matt.
No. But it does hurt quite a lot. Gary?
Hi.
Are you there?
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Are you in the lobby?
No, I'm doing that right now.
Good man.
I'm loading into... Oh, it's Imola.
Imola in Spain, I think, tonight.
Spain. Oh, I just did Spain yesterday in my career mode.
Oh, here we go.
Not a fan.
He's been planning this out.
I am in the lobby.
Wonderful. Actually, Smurf, that'll be last 2 and 2, not me. I'm very, very good at
It's on the given
using
by
my
YouTube
own space in the bed.
I can check the standings. I need to do more emotes for the chat.
Will I bottle it?
Now that I'm,
Probably.
you know, gotten pretty used to streaming regularly.
Imola tonight, Gary, I think.
I believe so.
Wonderful. Sleeping on things and then they hurt. I'm an old man, Jack. This is just what happens. The problem is, well, I like to tuck my body in when I sleep. Like, I'm one of these people that sleeps like this.
Did you watch F1?
Like,
I did watch
front.
F1. F1 race was good
like,
too.
I basically
Both
try to
races
take up as little
yesterday.
space as I can.
Both races yesterday were bangers. F1
No man
was
is gonna take up
fantastic.
little space in a bed.
NASCAR was
I
great.
genuinely feel I do a pretty
We'll
good
talk a
job
bit more about
most of the
NASCAR and
time.
stuff, and when
Gary,
we head
what
into
about
practice
you?
here.
Are you a bed hogger? Do you hog more of the bed space?
No.
Of course he doesn't.
What do you
Where's
sleep on?
Kenny's feet?
Do you
I
sleep
don't know.
on your back or your side?
I sleep on my front.
Like on your stomach?
Yeah, yeah.
That's weird. That's
Wait, how do
weird.
you sleep?
On my side.
I kind of sleep a little bit twisted, but mainly on my front. Wait till you get old enough that you sleep in stages and wake up with new mysterious pains. I feel like I might already be living that dream. Gary, I don't want to alarm you, but I seem to be both male and Asian again.
Yeah, my character has changed once again. Just go into driver profile, boom, back out. There we go, we're back.
Yeah, I need to.
What a
I need
silly
to
bug.
fix it, I have no idea why it's broken.
How's your day? My day is really good so far. I've already got
There we
some
go,
good
I'm
work
back.
done. Then we're here
I
to
believe you'll be on
stream,
poll today, just don't do
and then we're gonna do some more work later.
Oh, man. I probably will.
we
will
got
get
we
polled,
got some
but I
good
probably
videos
will.
coming out this week.
So it is Imola and Barcelona tonight, chat.
Barcelona.
I think once we've got through these two, we've got a fantastic string of races coming up. I don't
Yeah.
actually mind either of these two circuits.
I
either.
do.
Do you not like either of them?
Not really.
Okay,
Not in this game, I should say.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Are you on intro tonight, Gary, for the videos?
Yeah, I am.
All right.
And guess what? I'm already recording.
Oh, look at him go. I better just double check then. Yes, I'm also recording.
Boom.
Ready when you are, sir.
All right, let's run it then. 3, 2, 1, and go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Brand new episode of our F1 25 two-player career mode between myself and Matt212. Today, we've got the first of 2 Italian Grand Prix on the season on the way here from Imola. We're coming off of a Lando Norris win in Saudi Arabia, and actually we managed to score a podium there, P3, as we have continued to improve our finishing position in every race so far this season. Matt, you're coming off of a string of back-to-back 9th place results. You've had a little bit of bad luck, but you've still been able to salvage some points. How you feeling going into Imola?
Yeah, Imola's a circuit I like. I feel like I've got 4 of my, well, apart from Australia, 3 of my worst tracks of the season out of the way. But you know, the fact that both of us have scored points in every race after Albert Park, I'm pretty impressed with. It can't be long before most likely I start bottling it. But yeah, Lando Norris, Max Verstappen, the only two drivers so far to win this season. Oscar Piastri, by sheer consistency, is keeping himself in that fight as well. But I have a feeling this weekend, Gary, we could see some changeable conditions, and that might make things really interesting.
I would not complain. Actually, I would, because the AI is OP in the rain, but...
No, they have been patched today.
Man,
I don't
today?
know how much better they are.
Okay.
Literally earlier on today. I don't know
Matthew,
how well it's fixed it.
what's
I don't
up?
know if
Cream
anybody
the
in the
rabbit.
chat knows how well it's fixed it. But it is apparently better.
Shut up, Jay.
I think. I'm gonna live stream about Forza Horizon 5. Isn't that game like 4 years old now? I mean,
I'm just not feeling the
GTs
GTs for 24 hours.
I mean, 100%ed all of the other ones. Just 5 I never got really in. Yeah,
maybe
Gary,
I'll test a GT tonight
wrong.
and change my opinion on the
GT.
24 hours of Spa.
Okay.
Because Jay's in here calling me lame.
Remember that they have had a complete overhaul recently.
Yeah, Jay was just going on that. Oh, I did. Yeah, of course, the Hulk podium. Let's go, Hulk.
Hey,
I've not seen the
Hope you're doing well, buddy.
community tab post, but I will check it out.
The patch has made small improvements, apparently.
What's going on, Blue Train? I'll consider the 24 hours of Spa. I'm just like, man, we just came off of an endurance race. I know it was only 6 hours, but I'm like, oh, God. Like, diving into another one already? That's 24 hours? I'm not against doing 24-hour races, but it's only GTs, and that kind of just, eh. Let's eat. What's going on? Welcome on in. So what were you guys' thoughts on Chicago Street Course yesterday?
Right, I've got a little bit of an electrical problem at the moment. We're working on it, so don't worry. We're going to get you out there as soon as possible.
I loved the race. Pretty straightforward. I thought the race was awesome. The racing was good. Strategy kind of, you know, made things interesting. Just overall a good race. There was some beating and banging as well, which was good to see. You know, like it was a physical race, and of course there was some controversial no caution calls towards the end. But I mean, I don't let that ruin a race for me. I thought the race was great. So I don't even know what GT3s I have. I think the only GT3 I have is a Ferrari. And I'm not gonna buy one to do this race. I'll tell you that. Yeah, Logano and Chastain. Yeah, that was full blown. That was 100% on Chastain. Because Logano had nothing to do with Chastain getting ran over, and he threw a little tantrum and wrecked the 22 instead of the guy that actually caused his problems. It was the old Chastain coming out there. Bubba versus Bowman, yeah, that was one heck of a battle. That was just good, hard racing, you know. Bubba and Alex, like, they seemed to acknowledge it after the race. That was just hard racing, you know. I don't think there was any fault on anyone there. They were both going at it hard, and that was fun to watch. Yeah, the Cody Ware hit was huge. It was a massive, massive crash. That has to be one of the hardest hits. Maybe the hardest hit in a next-gen car. He wasn't going, like, you know, super fast, but it doesn't matter. I mean, he was flying into that barrier. It was massive. Catherine, yeah, shout out to Catherine Legg, man. Everyone dogs on her, and then she went and beat half the field. That was good to see. Very true. Bubba and Bowman are both in a bubble spot in the playoffs. Like, that was, you know, they gotta be smarter than what they were doing right there, because it certainly cost Bubba. Didn't really cost Alex too much, but Bowman's only 30 some odd points above the cut line. Oh, I can finally go out now.
Did you have like a temporary issue?
Yeah.
Green. Try to take it easy for the first couple of laps.
So ridiculous. And like, why can't you disable those in co-op?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I remember, didn't I have one on?
Host of our
F1
moment
like
early,
9
yeah.
minutes or something?
Host of our
So I was just
causing
sat
a
there
massive
watching you.
pile up. I remember that.
How are you feeling for Imola then, Gary?
Not good.
No?
I just found. I mean, I've only done one race here in the career mode, and I just didn't get around the track very well. So my confidence
It's horrible
isn't very
in
high.
Season 1, to be fair. Hey, thank you for the follow, Lee. I appreciate it, buddy. The bull needs to be put down. You're a bit of a Red Bull fan, aren't you, Gary? What are your thoughts and feelings?
Red Bull, not anymore.
Oh?
I
Why
don't
not anymore.
You know, I just don't like the way they operate.
So Gary only likes them when they're winning. He's a bit of a glory supporter.
No.
That's what we're getting out there, chat. Gary's just a glory supporter. Yeah,
I'm going back to the kind of the point of not really being a fan of any teams.
Just watching the sport for the sport.
No, just I choose to cheer for the drivers.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I always find it kind of weird to just cheer for a team.
I can understand.
It's like, oh, let's
like,
support a corporation. Woo.
Yeah, I can understand a little bit more. Like if you're Italian, you support Ferrari, that kind of thing. But again, it's basically if you're Italian, you support Ferrari. If you're Swiss, you support Sauber, I guess. If you're American, you support Haas. And if you're British, you support everybody, I guess. Kind of a weird way. Gary, what was your opinion on the Piastri penalty?
Well, Piastri is my guy.
I also really like him.
And unfortunately, the driver that benefited the most is the driver I dislike the most. So, putting those feelings aside, penalty should have been a penalty for sure.
Yeah.
Should have been a penalty on Russell in Canada. I know it wasn't, different situation. Wasn't raining.
Yeah.
Not as much brake pressure, but I don't care. He's still checked up the field. I think that should just be a no-no in general. Doesn't matter how much you do it. But no, it should have been a penalty. Just what's the point in doing that? Why did you do that? Why did you feel a need to do that?
Well, according to him, it was because the safety car light went off far too late. He'd sped up as he normally would, and then suddenly the lights went off, so he had to back the pack up.
But it's like, if that's true, there should be a case for that to not be a penalty, and it seemed like they were pretty set on no penalty, taken away.
Yeah, exactly. I think he tried it on a bit, to be honest.
And as well, drivers always see things differently, right? So they can only see so much. So I
think a lot of people
pace.
dislike Lando nowadays because he's a bit too arrogant.
And he's got a cult.
Yeah, but a lot of drivers have a cult.
Well, yeah,
oh, it's raining.
Hamilton, Verstappen a bit as well.
I think they all do.
I would say those are the top three. Norris, Hamilton, Verstappen, they all have weird cult fans.
Which is quite funny. Alonso as well. And Colapinto, but that's just our
Colapinto, he doesn't have the most annoying fan base, but he has the most disgusting fan base.
Yeah,
there are some horrible human beings there.
To be honest. Yeah. Nico doesn't have a cult, everybody loves him. Nico's like the new Ferrari. Even if you're not a Hulkenberg fan, you're a Hulkenberg fan.
I would be acceptable, I agree.
The thing is as well, chat, I've known Jamie for 10 years nearly. So when, and he is genuinely...
I received Spa 24, and you receive an NLR GT3 car.
So,
oh boy.
It was genuinely, when we were recording the podcast this morning, I was genuinely excited for him. The fact that finally has happened.
Well, here's the problem, Cash. We're going to be doing the race with Matt and others.
Hey, he's had some beef in his time, chat. Some of you might forget the Nico Hulkenberg of the early 2010s. Nico is delivering very well at the moment. But again, Nico's in one of those positions where, we said it for many years with Perez as well, of you just get a car that's working and a driver that's able to extract a lot out of it. Anything can happen. Yeah, Augustine Canapino, wasn't it, over in IndyCar?
That was something. Hello, Joshua. I thought Silverstone was good. Good race, fun to watch.
You say the same with Grosjean, even Magnussen to a certain case, and it might happen to Max.
What were your thoughts?
Having a kid does change people. It just is what happens. I think Audi will be trying to just temper expectation, but hopefully this is a good sign. It's either going to be a good sign that they're.
I did see the pillow choke. I didn't watch the race, but I saw the replay.
Or be a false stall. One or the other.
No offense to IndyCar fans, I've not really had much interest in watching.
How do you guys feel about Max to Audi? I can't, unless Audi built a dominant car, I can't see it happening. But it would be quite interesting.
Do you do live NASCAR Heat 5 lobbies? No.
Are you going to be able to?
I will be doing one, though, at the end of the month.
The server's shutting down.
Yeah, server's shutting down, so we're going to try and do a send-off at the end of the month with NASCAR Heat 5 lobbies one final time. Do
we know when iRacing NASCAR's coming out?
September, October, that's all we know.
Okay. You don't have a release date or anything?
No. They said we're going to get gameplay in August.
Yeah.
So that's been confirmed. So yeah, we're going to be doing it. By the way, the lobby stream will be on Xbox. So if anyone has Xbox, I'll have to pull up my Xbox. Correct. And NASCAR 25 is also not going to be cross-platform. That's a flop right there. That's a mistake.
Yeah, surprise. I assume you'll be doing it on PC, or we'll be doing it on PC, Gary.
Oh, yeah, NASCAR 25, it'll be all just PC for me.
For us, Gary? We're doing
Oh, well, for us, of course, yeah, but... Hopefully there's a decent player base on Steam.
There should
for
be.
NASCAR 25 because like
be a lot of iRacing people.
I'm not buying a new Xbox console just for NASCAR 25, just so I can.
I've already got one.
Because like I want to do multiplayer lobbies and stuff on that game, but like I said, I'm not going to buy a whole console for it.
Fair enough.
So if anyone in my chat has a PC and you want to do open lobbies with me on NASCAR 25 when it comes out, get it on Steam.
What do I think about
D Money? What's up?
I can see it happening. I can definitely see it happening. I don't know why Sam's trying to. I know Sam is a George fan, but I don't really understand why he can be silencing you on that one.
I've still got the Xbox. My newest Xbox is the Xbox One S.
You could get a big
so,
over on this. Is NASCAR finally gonna have?
I haven't had like a reason to, you know,
can't see why it wouldn't. Moses is a big player in the game.
New consoles, because it's just like I've switched over to PC. Well, iRacing has. Well, here I can tell you this: iRacing has obviously most of the support, but also the iRacing games like World of Outlaws and stuff. They also have most of the support, so that's your guarantee right there. And did you? I don't know if if you saw the one screenshot of NASCAR 25 where William Byron was playing the game.
Yeah.
It actually, just from one screenshot, I was like, okay, graphically this game looks better than I expected, because there are other games with like World of Outlaws and working with Monster Games who made the NASCAR Heat games. I was a little bit skeptical. I was like, oh, graphically the game's probably gonna look not that impressive, but.
Kind of,
it actually
it would have looked good 10 years ago, kind of thing.
Yeah, but I was like, oh, okay, that screenshot, I was like, that looks pretty good. So we'll see.
It's probably just a picture.
Yeah, it was a render.
Yeah.
They're like, put a controller in your hands.
Right, chat. I think it's time for qualifying. So
we're looking forward to gameplay.
If you're on YouTube, comment down below. If you're on Twitch, bet some logins. If someone's able to put the poll up
Welcome
for us.
along, everybody, to Imola, just down the road from.
I was having a look back through, Gary. I don't believe you've outqualified me so far.
No, I have not. I don't think it's going to happen here as well.
I reckon it will. I'm going to bottle it. I know it.
I know everyone's been making a big deal about no gameplay yet, but man, let me tell you, I swear, like, it's a sports game. This is completely normal.
Is that you racing as Jamie Chadwick? She looks nothing like Jamie Chadwick, my AI inside this game, but possibly. I'm gonna go like that, chat. I think. Oh, There you go. Christopher thinks I'm going to qualify last. It's probably a pretty good bet, to be honest.
I think this is going to be my most difficult race outside of Bahrain. I don't know, I just don't have confidence
it is kind
here.
of a new setup, but it's not that. I mean, I've been living here now for over a month.
Here we go.
Ginny Weasley. Right, chat. Sweat mode engaged. It's time for qualifying. It's such a high commitment circuit, especially in qualifying trim. So scary. Especially when you get moments like that. How is your Sector 1 split, Gary?
Oh, not good.
Me both. Me both, me too.
I have been underdriving. I underdrove a lot in that first part. I think that's been my problem here is underdriving. Oh, that was a horrible chicane.
Yeah, you and me both, bro.
I'm over a second off, I can tell you that.
Same. Come
Oh,
on,
really,
little
really
Williams.
weak. Not great battery management. I'm going to suffer right at the end of the lap.
Ah, it's okay.
Dead last.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, our streak continues then, Gary, that I qualify in half your position.
You're P11?
I'm P11.
Nice. I
mean, to be
really
fair,
am
Verstappen
struggling
was
here.
dominant.
Where am I? Jeez, we are way off.
What happened, bro?
I don't
I'm
know.
just going to ask a question.
I really don't know. Let's look at, okay.
Easy top 3. Easy top 3. 16th.
Okay, I definitely, something about the final sector is where the time went. Okay. I don't know what, but I'm just looking at comparing times here. And I was off of you every sector, but sector 3 I was like significantly off.
How much were you off in sector
Like
3?
9/10.
That'll be battery at the end of the lap if you ran out.
Oh, that might, yeah, that could probably play a
They
role.
make such a huge difference in qualifying. I came out of overtake mode on the run to the line to make sure I didn't run out of battery entirely. Otherwise, I knew I was going to be in trouble.
Boy, we got some work to do.
Yeah, you and me both, bro. We need points, chat.
We need points.
I got to keep the point streak going. I got to keep my P9 streak going, apparently. How did I lose 113 experience for qualifying 11th in a Williams? How does
What if
that
everyone
work?
did the Indy 500, huh? Man, that'd be deadly.
I, in the podcast, almost got the top 3 bang on because I predicted a Lewis third. Gutted it didn't happen, but, you know. It is what it is. Oh, no.
All right. We got some work to do in this Grand
I
Prix.
did that without thinking, chat.
I don't think we're going to get points. I think, I don't know what it is. I've been struggling here. I struggled here in my career mode video too. So it's not like it's not necessarily a surprise. Thoughts on Hulkenberg getting his first ever podium?
I didn't think about that, chat, before I did.
Massive W. I remember watching, Germany in 202019 when he was in
anybody
position to
gets
finally.
Hulkenberg
At that point, there was a big
I
deal that
wanna
he
know
hadn't
what the
scored a
betting
podium.
odds
That
were
was
for
6 years
Hulkenberg
ago.
third, 'cause I haven't seen
And obviously
any.
he wrecked himself out and
Or
threw the
our
podium
previous
away.
qualifying
And
like,
I remember the
yeah,
heartbreak
that was
there.
fairly standard.
It was super cool to see him finally get it. It just kind of happened out of nowhere.
Yeah,
like
does anybody know what the betting odds were?
I
for
wasn't
Hulkenberg
paying
third?
any
'Cause they
attention to
must
him,
have been
and
insane.
then we're coming in the final 10 laps, and I'm like, oh dang, like Hulkenberg is P3 here. It's like there's
man.
a chance he could actually pull this off, and sure enough, he
I
did.
reckon
So
I reckon we've got a decent. If we get like a good,
it's kind of like
strategy, chat,
Australia, Lala,
As a good
where they
chance, yeah.
struggled. I was glad to
I think
see
Williams is a top 14
that they
next
at
year.
least,
I'd love to
like
see
for the
it.
most part, got some
Just not
proper
optimistic.
rain racing in, because F1's kind of been hit or
Williams
miss
will likely
in recent years when it comes to rain racing. Like they get a little bit too.
Oh, Gary, are you ready for the Formula 1
afraid to
AWS
race.
Gran Premio dell'Emilia Romagna Grand Prix?
I am ready
Qatar
for the
Airways?
spaghetti lasagna Grand Prix. Yes.
Oh, that's probably racist.
What?
Get him out of chat.
Cancelled.
He thinks all Italians love spaghetti. Getting
If
cancelled.
if you're Italian and you don't love spaghetti, it's like a Canadian not liking maple syrup, which would be me.
I was gonna say, you don't like maple
I
syrup.
don't like maple syrup.
Without a good exit from that corner, they'll lose a lot of time on that stretch.
No, we won't do that, chat.
So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like.
Do Italians like spaghetti or pizza more,
Max Verstappen
or
put in a
lasagna?
fantastic lap
I like
yesterday,
pizza more,
and he'll
but
start from
that's a
pole
very different
position.
question.
I like
Ending out
like
Norris, who'll start
spaghetti
from P2.
and then
As we
pizza
continue through the
and
rest
then
of the grid
lasagna.
Today, we have Leclerc, Piastri, George Russell, and Tsunoda, Antonelli, Gasly, Fernando Alonso, and Ollie Behrman. And striding into our commentary box.
I think for strategy today, we got to look at doing something out of the box. You know?
I'm gonna go with that, chat. Sky bet on it 750 to 1. So if you'd put a quid on Hulkenberg getting a podium, you would have got 750 quid. That honestly doesn't. I mean, that's still fantastic returns, of course. But that doesn't seem completely insane.
All right.
American odds work really oddly, don't they?
I almost bet on the NASCAR race yesterday, but then I thought better of it.
The formation lap gets
Yeah,
underway,
don't
and
gamble,
every driver
kids.
will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure
But it was
that
like,
their car
oh,
is ready for
I
the
can
battle
bet $5
once
and
the
make like
lights go
600.
out.
I was like, man.
Wow. THFC Football, thank you for the follow, buddy. You've come in just at the right time because we are about to kick
As
things
the
off
cars
here
come
from
back
Imola.
Yeah,
towards
don't
the grid to
gamble.
line up for the start of the race,
Gambling is
each
bad.
driver will
Don't
want to
watch
get
kick.
the best start they possibly can, and they'll be hoping to finish
You know,
today's
chat,
race on the
90%
podium
of gamblers
and play
quit
that
before their big win.
win the points.
Yeah.
It's food for thought. Exactly. You can only lose all the money you have. If you keep gambling, the amount of money you could win is endless. All food for thought.
Huh. They were focusing on your car, and I was like, what? Oh wait, no, that's you behind me. What?
Yep.
Oh, you
I
took a grid penalty?
Accidentally got a grip penalty, so
Ah,
I just took a
okay.
whole new engine.
Ah, Hards.
Where aren't you going, sir?
the hards, bro.
They're not that bad on this game. I'm not well versed in the Gary school of dive bombing down at turn 1 on this game.
Yeah, I noticed. I was letting you kind of do a me, and then you didn't do it.
To be fair, Bortoletto just.
It is hard- it's hard to do it
slowly
here.
over. Yeah. Just where the circuit arcs round. It's a little bit tricky. Ugh. It's always where the AI good up the hill. I always forget every time we do this that Sonny Hayes and Joshua Pierce are in this.
Yep.
Have you played through all of the F1 movie cinematics?
I haven't
inside the
played
game,
through
Gary?
any of it, but you know, I watched the movie if that counts for anything.
I haven't, to be fair. So my only
Jeez.
my only view of the movie is inside F1 25.
Okay. Saw your video on it was doing pretty well.
Yeah, it did all right. I was pleasantly surprised. I can't.
What's going on? Wrong anger.
We can now use DRS.
10 points of
DRS
Gryffindor for
now
that, mate.
available.
I'm getting
I have
absolutely
not seen the
dominated in a
F1
straight
movie
line.
Yeah, you and me both, bro. I'm sure I will watch it soon, chat. I just haven't got round to it yet.
You gotta, if you're gonna watch the F1 movie, just one suggestion. Be
Yeah.
very open-minded.
Yes, that's what I've heard.
some of the things they did in that movie, I'm like, they would be banned for life in the real world, but
Flat Briatore took some notes, did he? Oh, come on. Yeah, go into it remembering it's a Hollywood movie, exactly. Oh, Hamilton took penalties as well, chap, I think.
da 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 da.
Well, I think Verstappen's already checked out at the front then, Gary. Looking at that
Yep.
map.
Most definitely. Bro is gone. Said see you later. He's won 8 straight races in my career mode.
Has he?
Yeah.
He hasn't won a championship yet in mine.
He would have to have a catastrophically last half of a season to lose mine.
Oh, down the inside of Sonny Hayes. You've got to really squeeze the AI out there. Otherwise, they just get such a run up the hill.
What's going on, NASCAR News Kid? Welcome on in.
But don't do what I did in career mode and accidentally spin off of Paul Aaron's front end. Oh, that was good.
I'm just taking my time because
Come
you know I don't feel good here about this car / circuit for me. Oh jeez,
No.
especially with this. Jeez, I mean that helps, but
Oh, damn it. I love Monza. I hate to break it to you, we're at the wrong Italian Grand Prix. Monza is on our calendar.
Monza does have a straightaway though, and so does this track. You know, I can see the confusion. Oh jeez, did not want to do that.
Did you bobble over the curbs?
No, I just absolutely sailed one up the inside of Bortoletto, trying to defend over Hadjar. I let Bortoletto keep the spot because that was nasty.
Oh, what is Lawson doing, man? I don't know what it is in co-op, but it's still always... I don't know whether it's just I'm getting used to more upgraded cars in career mode, but I feel like the cars in co-op have so much less grip. I feel like every
I feel about the
circuit,
same.
like, grip just doesn't get better.
There is no Verstapping, Max Verstappen. I've had to hear that in the last 8 episodes. I'm like, Jesus, give me a break.
Oh, they let Crofty get away with far too much on this year's game. Some of the commentary lines are diabolical. They're not trophies today, they're Oscars.
Oh yeah, yeah, I heard that one.
Alexi, I took grid penalties. I started from the back, but I'm slowly moving my way through.
See you, let's see.
Up in the points.
Enjoy the movie.
We're doing all right.
Hadjar keeps trying to send it around my outside, and I'm just like, nope. I got no straight line speed. Starting to wonder if that's been my issue here, is I don't have any straight line speed in my setup. Oh, I'm in the gravel. We're good.
You don't want to do that. This is just going to be my move every single lap, apparently, chat.
The chicane?
Yep.
Yep.
Whoa. Sorry, dude. That was a bit more sketchy than I intended. What position is Gary in?
21.
21st?
What's 9 plus 10?
Oh, no. The AI is just so good in a straight line here, chat. That's the big problem.
Yeah.
Like, look at this. I've got DRS. So I'm having to use plenty of battery just to even stand a chance against Off-Road.
Yeah, no, I'm killing my battery every front straightaway. I'm having to go into full-blown battery management here.
That was a send. This car just got no rear end on it.
I'm not lifting. Never mind, they're beating me in a straight line. I didn't even have to worry. Bortoletto better go defensive, because if he doesn't, I'm doing this.
Drift kick.
Brilliant. Nice.
Contact.
Hello, Preston tonight.
Jeez, we're really going to pay a consequence for that, huh?
Oh. Front wing damage?
No, just down to last.
Ah.
I'm going to get Hadjar back here, hopefully.
I might have mistimed my apex there, chat.
Oh, he goes so defensive in the chicane. Man, they are unbelievable in a straight line. Look at them go.
I feel like I've literally set up the car like Verstappen did in Silverstone. I had all right qualifying pace, just in the race I've got nothing. Oh, Hulkenberg's no longer in the points, chat. That's sad.
I forgot to take feel out of the car again. When does Gary crash out? We ain't gonna do that. There's speed in the corners.
So carefully. Although actually, yeah, Imola season 1, I forgot how bad.
Whoa, jeez.
Could be as well.
Man, Bortoletto just about completely lost it right in front of me.
No, the wing and the AI just don't. Yeah.
We got to start making moves
It's
now.
a really odd one because the AI are stupidly OP in a straight line, but not that good in the corners. So it kind of makes you feel like they're not OP around this circuit. But when you actually, like, if you ran their setup, they're nuts.
No gears tonight.
Just
No
don't
gears
run a
tonight,
very good
October
setup.
King. They have an off week because of the whole 4th of July weekend. So yeah, there's no gears. Gears will be back next week. We got a new paint scheme as well for the next racing gears. We're running an official next level racing scheme, so that's going to be exciting. Look at them go.
They banned him from F1. There wasn't an Indian guy. I don't know if you're thinking of Sakon Yamamoto back in like the early 2000s or Taki Inui. But Sakon Yamamoto was 06. Taki Inui I don't think was ever banned. But he did get hit by the safety car twice. Ide got banned. Yeah, he had his super license revoked. Sorry, yeah, Ide, not Yamamoto. Yamamoto came back. The Taki Inui movie on YouTube chat is the greatest YouTube video of all time still, I reckon. This is round 5 of the year. We've still got another race tonight.
Where's gears next? I don't actually know. I forget. Jay might know if he's still here.
We got Barcelona after this.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
How you getting on, Gary?
Still last.
It should be about the time where your hard tyres become the one you want to be on.
I mean, I'm way quicker in a corner, but I'm not. The straightaway, they just drive away. So then I'm spending that entire lap trying to catch back up. By the time I
Yeah.
get there, it's time to go on the straightaway again.
Yep. Mini King Fredo, thank you for the follow. Oh, come on.
Man,
Come on, yep.
Okay, mate. Let's try and climb up the order if we can. We're setting you a new target.
Going
Push,
for it.
push.
that was stupid, but it worked. Running out of patience here.
Driving on ice, chat.
I've got so much more pace in these corners.
Need to use the IRL channel. Currently, it's just me leaking my address. Because the restrictions of getting into Formula 2, Brad said, are very lax. Like, surprisingly so. Like, did you not see Amory Cordelia at the weekend almost screwing over? Well, he did basically screw over Alex Dunn. As his own teammates a lap down.
We're approaching the pit window, and you're going to be on mediums.
I really need to start cooking here.
Hamilton's got through that bunch of slower cars, chat. I'm in trouble. I feel like Ralph Wiggum. I'm in danger. Hey, Jurassic. Welcome on in, buddy. Hope you're doing well.
What spot is Matt in? What spot are you in?
13th. Unlucky
Okay.
for some. I've been just in no man's land these last few.
Hello, Sioban.
Oh, there we go. Gasly in. Hulkenberg in. Ooh.
Sioban,
I
is
just
it?
get lapped in a spec series because Amory Cordelia is useless.
Oh, mate, you made that look easy. Nice work. That's
Yeah, I
what
made that look easy. We got up to 18th by waiting for cars to pit.
Oh, that was a decent stop. Oh, we got the jump. We got the jump on Hulkenberg.
I got Max Verstappen right behind me. I'm not moving out of his way.
He's just gonna take you out.
He's got a kid now. He wouldn't dare.
What was his name again? Niels Coolen, wasn't it? Right, I've got to try and get back in the range of Pierre, chat, this lap.
Just take it, Max.
The hard tyres should be a lot better than the mediums.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus.
He's Baz Roy Nassani. He's in the same caliber of drivers as Roy Nassani.
Max has 2 kids
And
now.
as
Okay,
far
Max
as
has
it
a
looks
kid of his own now, I should say. Biologically.
The hard tyre feel good, chat. Hopefully Gasly and I will undercut Lawson.
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box.
All right,
this
so we're
lap,
going to pit
box
this
it.
lap.
You should have seen
and we'll see what
Cordelia in
happens.
Austria on for his best ever result in F2. No pressure whatsoever. Spins at turn 2 on the last lap and stalls it. Here we go then, chat. Moment of truth. There is Lawson. Oh, we're going to get the jump on Behrman as well. Okay. I mean, Gary, I believe, still not pitting.
Correct.
All right.
I'll be
Gary's
boxing
gonna
at the
win
end of
for a
this
red
lap here.
flag.
Ah.
Hey, welcome in, Train Spotter. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Oh, no, turn 3. Sorry, Bradson.
Okay, pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it.
Cyber
Keep that in mind
Modus,
as
thank you
you
for the follow
approach.
as well.
This is the main race. Yeah, no sprint race.
I don't even think, chat, it's worth going for it on Pierre at the moment. Like, all I'm going to do is leave myself more vulnerable.
All right, time to pit. I went way too slow into the pits there. Ha!
No! Ugh. If I don't go past Pierre, I think someone's going to try and go past me this time.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're
Ollie
happy with that
Behrman
one.
trying to get the run. Right. I hope to leave those 3 behind.
It is better than speeding, you're right.
Close. Oh! Lawson's
Look after
gone.
these tyres now.
Oh,
It
safety
finish the
car
race
would be
on this
awesome.
lap.
There you go. That's one less I've got to try and navigate.
No safety car. Dang it.
actually worked out
Okay,
quite well
clear.
for me.
Like how much time I lost in one lap.
Because that means Gasly and Behrman got caught squabbling with each other, so we've had a bit of an opportunity to break free. Don't know how long we'll stay here, but we'll wait and see.
I don't even know if I'm going to be able to run them down.
Being a Williams fan has been a real roller coaster this year. You and me both, brother. They went from so good to so mediocre so quickly.
We're gaining, but on the straightaway, we're just going to get dominated.
My second day supporting Sauber. It's been good.
Gap to your
Where did
teammate
Alonso finish
ahead,
yesterday?
13.3 seconds.
Look how much we're losing. Yellow.
Another one gone.
Oh, doing.
Gap to the car
Doing's
behind,
around.
currently 6 seconds. 6 seconds.
It seems to be a fight to the death going on between us two, Gary. No idea
Yeah.
what's happening.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead.
I want a safety car.
3.0 seconds.
P9? Okay, I see.
I'm in my usual position currently.
What's your usual?
P9.
Oh, okay.
I know someone had
Tyre
already told you.
condition still
No, we
looking
were
good.
talking about Alonso yesterday.
Oh. But he's P8 currently, just ahead of me. It's who I'm chasing down.
Ah, I
Nice
gained
short
so much in
format
these
iRacing.
corners, man.
I'm enjoying doing those little videos. They're good fun. I
What
wanna do more
videos?
of them. I've just been doing some iRacing short format stuff.
Oh, I've seen you were doing one at, what was it, Mugello or whatever?
Yeah,
Mugello, however you say it.
yeah.
Ah,
I feel like there's only so much you can do with, like, just, like, for so long all of my shorts have just been racing
Okay,
clips
mate,
rather than, like,
engine's running very
short
hot.
videos.
Engine very hot.
And
Let's
that kinda
try and
seems
pull
to
out
be,
from
like,
behind the
where
car in
there's a lot of
front to cool
interest.
things down.
how is my engine really hot, bro? I've got no one near me.
And he teaches Gary how to say Magello.
Mugello.
I don't genuinely know whether we'll get to Alonso by the end, Chan. I'm pushing, but we might literally... I would not complain if we just stayed here till the flag. We are definitely going quicker, but I'm worried that we're going to take too much out of the tyres.
Oi, mate. Was on the hot lap.
We need a heart monitor. I do need to reset that out.
We're almost in DRS. At best, we're gonna do like 16th today.
Ugh.
We're gonna go from a podium
no,
to
I've
this.
lost Mark Chance.
I think the car does blow on a straight. I think honestly it's not strategy. Setup on my part. I think I've just got a really bad setup.
Car in
Oh,
front,
I forgot about
2.2
Hamilton as well.
seconds.
He might still close in on me by the end.
Our setup just blows here. Fortunately, we got another Grand
Like a
Prix
new
coming
setup.
after this.
Yeah,
We're doing
I'm
Spain
liking
today
it.
as
We've
well.
Pretty much got everything sorted. I need to sort out
Before
a few
we
little bits.
end the stream. So we got
I've
another
kind of
race
got,
still
like,
to
everything needed to
kind of
record
get back
properly,
on
but I
form.
haven't, like, sorted out some of the stuff to make it look nicer still.
Oh, I blew that chicane. That was horrible. Still not in the DRS. And now I'm really starting to wear through these tires.
Heart rate for black screen. Yeah, you can luckily get Mark back on this year's game if I need him. At the moment, I'm not too worried.
I did see the Wendy's Nuggets thing. Yeah, you get like free nuggets
So you
today
just
for the
jump
win.
both nugs then. Ugh, that's not the line. Yeah, I think we're kind of just stagnating where we are, chat, at the moment. Hamilton's gone past Gasly behind, though, so he's going to be closing in rapidly. I just hope he doesn't bring Pierre with him. Matt's going to crash on the last lap. Matt hopes not, but Matt also is well aware that's a possible outcome. Last 2 and 2 go-karting.
Oh, we might get the DRS.
I don't know whether last 2 and 2 has ever been in a go-kart.
Oh, jeez.
Going to any races this year? I'm going to Silverstone for European Le Mans, but that's it. Again, I've just bought a house, so
How much was the house?
like all of my money kind of went into that.
How much you spend on the
Great
house?
stuff. It looked like you made easy work of that
That's a very
target.
personal question,
Let's try and
Gary.
keep that going right through to the end of the race. Gap to your teammate.
More than
$5?
15.2 seconds.
Yes. My partner sounds like it. Could do. They're a good team, eh? Honestly, chat, you have no idea how boring working with F1 Esports is behind the scenes. Like, 99% of those guys have no personality whatsoever. There's a few of them that are quite good, like Danny Brezhnev is always quite nice. But, like, most of them are just...
Come on. Look at that. I'm going to face the same issue now. It's like, oh, I can run them down, but look.
Gabriel Bortoletto to Spa 24. He would absolutely wipe the floor with us. Or carry us, I guess, if he's in our car. So the gap to Lewis is staying fairly level behind as well, chat. So I think he's taken a lot out of his tyres. But there's not a chance we're closing in on those guys.
Hello,
in front.
Jay.
Caution, caution.
Yellow, 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 yellow. Oh. 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 Oh, perfect. Thank you. Oh, it's
assuming
illegal.
the yellow flag, chat.
It's
I think that's
illegal.
fair,
Place
man.
back, I'm afraid. That was an
No, it might not be. I
illegal
think it's
overtake.
the other hats. Ocon.
I had to go for it. I had to go for it.
Ocon out of the Grand Prix late on.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of illegal overtakes right there.
I don't think it's their whole personality, it's just F1 Esports, but to be able to kind of put in the amount of hours it takes to be that good at the F1 games just requires a certain personality type.
Lonely.
I mean, lonely isn't really a personality type, is it?
Uh, introverted.
Yeah.
I would never be able to do anything like that. Put in those kind of hours just to be good at a game.
I used to be able to a little bit, but not quite to the level of F1 Esports.
Hello,
to be
Cheese Man.
honest.
What's going on?
Like, it's ridiculous the margins you're trying to chase. Like, if a strat exists, you have to learn it. Even if it gives you, like, half a tenth. Jarno's good, to be fair to him. I met him a couple of times.
Has a horrible fan base.
Well, there's a reason why, even when Jarno wasn't winning championships, why he was still the most popular. The thing is, again, for those guys, it's their job. They've got to put in the hours. If they're not learning the new strats, they're slow and they get sacked. And then they've got to go find work elsewhere.
I should have just sent it right there.
Exactly. Exactly.
Predictions for Sonoma? I'm gonna go with 5. Larson.
I might still sign up to WOR. I just don't know what night it's on.
The pace
2
is
laps to go.
Any other day of the week to
ties
stream,
into go the
Gary?
distance.
Any day of this week? Any day of this week, you mean?
No, just generally.
Woo! Did y'all see that? Right around the outside. Thank you very much. I mean, I'm available like Tuesdays as well.
Fair enough. Hey, man, I don't know when WRR is. I think it's a Monday night on PC. Hey, Emac. Hope we doing well, buddy. Welcome on in.
Now we might be able to go get Hadjar here.
I have not got the money for that, Brats. I'd love to have the money to do something.
Ah, never mind.
Have you immediately binned it?
In the gravel.
Nah.
And I'm gonna get absolutely dogged on the straightaway here.
Well, chat, after the pit stops, I got past Gasly. There was about a 4-second gap to Alonso, and there's still a 4-second gap to Alonso by the end. I think sensibly we've done pretty well to maximise this race the way we have. Had I not taken the grid penalties, maybe we could have been ahead of the Mercs. But honestly, we can just bring this home on the last lap. I'm going to take it.
I'm draining my battery.
Final lap.
Use
I didn't realise
everything.
how tight I'd left it on fuel.
Oh. I used full battery and I still didn't gain anything on Hadjar, who does not have DRS.
What wing are you running?
Started at like 40 something.
Okay, gap
Yeah, yeah.
ahead.
Now I'm down to
5
35.
seconds.
Oh, I went the other way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, there we go. Max Verstappen, 3rd win of the year for the Dutchman. Just reminds Lando Norris that he's not going to walk away with this championship. Charles Leclerc on the podium, just ahead of both of those McLaren cars. So the ever-consistent Oscar Piastri getting another good result under his belt. Yuki Tsunoda in P5 ahead of the Mercs, Fernando Alonso. And then for the 3rd race in a row, it's going to be P9 for us. Apparently this is just my position now inside this game. But from the back of the field, I'm not going to complain.
As for me, I drove harder than I've driven all season long for 18th.
Wow.
Out of the final turn.
Boring. No bottles, no battles.
That was horrible. We had no speed all weekend, and we bring it home P18. Some races don't go our way. We'll be fine.
He's going to bounce back in Barcelona, chat.
Didn't make any mistakes. You know, it was a mistake-free race. I've had races.
About 6 times.
That's fine. I didn't lose anything out of it. I've had races where I've crashed 3 times and I finished in the points.
We're gonna be hearing that Dutch
Yeah,
national anthem
Imola's a
again,
really odd
because
one
it's
on
victory
this year's game.
from Max Verstappen.
Like,
I had a
you
feeling
can-
I was
you
going to
feel-
suck.
Yeah, you can feel good around here, and then still the AI just
Whew.
kind of make the difference.
We're the best
There we are,
teammate
the
pair and the worst teammate pair? Or is that a question
Us
about
two.
who is the best?
We're the best, surely.
Let me
Well, there we go.
Go
Max
into the
Verstappen,
other camera
race
for you guys
victory,
to see the
7.5
proper
seconds
stuff
clear
here.
of Charles Leclerc on the flag. Lando Norris does remain on the podium, just ahead of Oscar Piastri. Like we said, Tsunoda, Russell, Antonelli, Alonso, myself, and Hamilton rounding out your top 10 there. So, I mean, it was your big 4 teams, and then your 2 best outside of that inside your top 10 as well. There are no real surprises from the Grand Prix. Maybe my teammate being a little bit lower down the order than we would have wanted. Gap at the top, though, Gary, down to just 2 points then in the championship.
Yep.
Norris still leads Verstappen. Piastri's still hanging on in there just ahead of Russell and Tsunoda. Leclerc, finally a good
Just it's
result
not
for
ending. We
him.
got one more race
Will
still to do.
elevate him
You
back
came here
past
just in time.
yourself.
What's up?
You're still low in 8th, just ahead of Alonso. Antonelli and I are tied in P10. Just ahead of Liam Lawson, Esteban Ocon, Nico Hulkenberg, and then nobody else has scored. Constructors-wise as well, we're still 16 ahead of Aston Martin. Do we think we should hang on ahead of them this year?
Yes.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Red Bull 21 behind McLaren. Ferrari now 5 ahead of Mercedes as well. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like. Get yourself subscribed. And Gary and I will be back ready for the Spanish Grand Prix.
Which we're
Don't
gonna
go
do
anywhere,
right
chat.
now.
Watching live.
Yeah, if you're watching live, don't go anywhere. We're kicking off the final race of the day. What's your
Is Gary
favorite
already?
cheese? Marble.
Ooh, I'm a higher rated. Marble
like
cheese.
marble
What is
cheese.
that?
It's like the yellow and white combined.
What? I think I know what you're referring to, but what is that called in the first world?
Marble.
I promise you, it's not.
Who is the best teammate pair and who is the worst? As in, like, and we're talking about in like skill gap, or worst is probably Alonso Stroll. Best,
It seems as if you have a new rival.
I have no
maybe
idea what you're
Russell
referring to.
Antonelli.
Perfect opportunity to show
I don't-
them
think we have
Oh,
that
secret
cheese.
meeting.
and to show
Oh,
you why
same.
you belong amongst my very exclusive
Mine's
clientele.
terrible though.
That's a
Check
joke.
Discord.
I love working with you.
Verstappen Tsunoda has the biggest skill gap this year, probably.
No.
But any teammate alongside Verstappen
Wow.
probably has the biggest skill.
I mean, Tsunoda's better, though, than people are giving him credit for right now. It's just he's in the Red Bull. That's the problem. I'd be dying to go back to V-Carb if I was Tsunoda.
Oh, that one is one of
Going
my
into my
favorites.
meeting.
Looks good, Dart. Looks very good.
Red Bull still want to talk with us even after that horrible race that we had.
Wait, so you get Red Bull and I get bloody Alpine?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It seems ridiculous.
I mean, we're gonna continue talks, of course. I mean, it would be stupid to not continue talks with Red Bull. I heard Christian Horner might be coming in for the next meeting. He just texted me on WhatsApp.
I'm delighted to say that the team are none the wiser about us chatting with anyone else. And the meeting went well too. I know.
Imagine
I know.
Lewis Verstappen at Ferrari. That would be disgusting.
What are your predictions for Sonoma? Boring race. Sonoma's
I don't
never
know
really
why.
that good. It'll be a boring race for sure. Like, of the road courses we get, Sonoma's by far the most boring.
Margarita for me. What about you, Gary? I bet you're a ham and pineapple lover.
I am pretty straightforward, man. Just pepperoni pizza.
Ah, fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean, I'll eat any
Are we
kind of
ready to
pizza,
run it
but
back? I
yeah.
bet you will. Right, let's do it.
Intro time.
I was literally just about to start then, and you spoke.
Oops.
Throw me off. Throw me
My
off.
bad.
there.
My bad. My bad.
Unprofessional. Hello everyone and welcome back to round 6 of Gary and I's F125 co-op career mode. Yes, we're back this weekend at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya for the Spanish Grand Prix. If you missed out on the video that went live from Imola, I think for both of us it was fairly boring in the end. Gary had no pace whatsoever.
It's probably like a
He
5-minute
went
video.
through for his worst result of the year so far in P18, his second non-points finish in a row. This season. I got my third P9 in a row. I don't know why I'm just locked in for P9s at the moment, but that's apparently where we're at. Lando Norris still leading the World Championship, 2 points ahead of Verstappen after he got his third race victory of the season. Oscar Piastri, the ever-consistent Australian there, has a worse result so far this year of P4, so he's doing a very, very good job as well. But returning to Spain, though, Gary, this circuit is a bit of a fun one in F125. How are you feeling?
You know what? I'm feeling better than I did in Imola. I just did a career mode race here the other day and got on fairly well when it wasn't raining anyways. So, hoping for no rain, and I will feel fairly confident this weekend.
I will also keep my fingers crossed for no rain. Let's do this thing.
If there's rain, we are screwed.
And probably. The AI very good.
Jay, I don't know. Jay's dead.
Any
I think he
idea when
died.
they will update the driver ratings? I would assume in the summer break.
When is the
Probably this week
F1 summer
towards
break?
Zandvoort. Well, we've got 2 weekends off now.
Yeah.
And then 2 races, and then the summer break.
Ah, okay. I see. Oh,
It's
it's
a bit
dry. It's dry. Thank God.
Wonderful.
Take a look at the R&D
Wonderful.
progress, Williams. We haven't really brought anything for this weekend. Pretty well everyone else has made a leap outside of Mercedes and Red Bull.
Yeah.
McLaren's
We've got
back
3
on
upgrades,
top.
Just can't get them on.
It'd be an interesting race right here. I feel decent for this one. You know, Emila was horrible, but I'm feeling good for
I
this.
reckon I could be on for another P9 check. I want to believe. I'll genuinely take a P9.
Get me on this
There
racetrack.
you go. Sense of fault.
Yeah, you're getting my luck now.
Yeah, boy.
Let's get a few laps under our belt.
Jay's still here. What is this new thing I have in my chat? It's a top fans thing. I only see it on...
most messages in each stream.
Maybe. Yeah, I think that's right.
No,
Because
it
I
is,
only
it is,
see it on
it
PC. Because I got chat on my PC and chat on my phone. But yeah, I see it like
Look
next to
on
Jay's
mobile
name. There's a
as well.
crown with a 3.
Yeah,
Matt's
so he's
got a
on the
crown
third
with a
most
1.
messages.
You don't
It's a
see
really, really
anything?
odd system.
Okay, it's weird.
It basically just promotes spam, as far as I've gathered.
Start spam. Don't do that.
That's all.
Hey, I might end up doing spa. We'll see. We'll see. But unlikely. And I'll just I got this email from YouTube today on both of my channels, and it was like, enable this.
Allow businesses to view your analytics.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with that, shall
There's no way it's the most chatters because PH chats more than anybody, and he doesn't even have a top 3 crown.
we? No, just in this stream.
But I'm watching. He's commented like 70,000 chats already.
Fair enough then. Don't know.
So I don't know.
What
It's
charge
weird.
was he taking this weekend?
PH should be like number 1 if it's the most
I
chats
just
of
pick
the
medium
stream.
every time. It's just everything I do. What wheel have I got? Fanatec Formula V2.5X. Yeah, Restream Bot will be surely way out on top on YouTube.
Anyone want to know what wheel I have?
No. FSR, isn't it?
I have the Moza FSR wheel on the R12 Moza base, which sits on my Next Level Racing sim racing rig. That if you guys use my referral link and code GOIN25, as if you're an American viewer, that is,
You
get a 5%. No, 5%. You get a 5% discount on all products on Next Level Racing.
Why isn't it 25%, Gary?
That's a good question.
Do
I'll have
either of
to
us still
bring
play
that
the
up.
older F1 games when we're not making content? Very rarely. If I'm not, I mean, I don't really play games unless I'm making content. I don't know. Gary still plays games a bit more, I think.
I play
But,
every
like,
night
if
with
I'm
my girlfriend or Jay and Austin. We're about to, you know what we're
Isn't
gonna
Jay your
play? Oh yeah, you know what we might be playing tonight, or
No.
in the next days to come? Sea of Thieves.
Oh, I used to love Sea of Thieves, man.
So my girlfriend she's huge into Jack Sparrow and Pirates of the Caribbean stuff.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, sorry. Anyways, she's huge into that. So I'm like, well, heck, like it's a no-brainer. Like, let's get you into this.
Yeah.
We always play
It's
Fallout
so
together
much fun.
too.
But the only problem I had with Sea of Thieves was I never had any idea what I was doing. But
Yeah,
I had
no,
a good
that's-
time
yeah.
with Clueless. Gary streams on YouTube. Going. Formula Owen, sorry. No, is it
Well,
going?
it's ongoing. The
Shadow
stream's
stream is on.
ongoing. The videos will
Yeah.
go on Formula Owen.
There you go, chat.
Any F1 videos go over there. We at 3 o'clock, 10 minutes ago, I just dropped a new career mode video. I got a fun new career mode launching tomorrow as well.
Is that F1 or?
F1. It's called F1
F1.
My Career.
No?
So it's
You go through all
starting
the games.
in the 2020 season
Oh,
on
yeah.
F1 2020. Then we're going to go through 2021. We're going to jump to 23, but there's a mod that brings the 2022 cars into that game.
Yes.
And basically, I'm going to use that game from the 2022 season and beyond.
Onwards, yeah.
Yes. So that's going to be exciting. So yeah, that launches tomorrow.
Nice.
Tomorrow's just a prologue, like the F2 segment, but. And I'm starting with Renault.
I'm trying to sort out the mod chat for F1 2004. It's proving to be quite challenging at the moment. I think I've got an idea what I did wrong, but it's proving quite difficult to try and get the 2004 career mode going.
Lala is going to have a blast with this new career mode starting
I'm not
because he
giving
can
up.
go crazy with the driver news stuff because I can
What about a decent wheel?
actually, you know, mod a bunch of
you
stuff
on Xbox,
again.
You on PC? What's your budget gauge? Are you looking to keep your wheel base and stick with Thrustmaster, or do you want a proper upgrade? I have so many questions.
Yeah, Lala, this career mode that's starting tomorrow is going to be way better for you. So obviously the first season is going to follow like real life 2020. And then it kind of like how the NASCAR Heat 5 career mode that we got going currently started, where the first season is going to be all authentic, and then we go into 2021 and it's going to start to change and stuff. So it's me.
MotoGP. Whereabouts was it, Phil? Was it in chat or I just missed it or something? Oh, it's a Williams pulled over. No.
Who's taller, Gary or Jay? Me. Not by a lot, but I am taller. I stood next to him in Florida, and I was able to look down on him.
I know, in the mod chat. I haven't seen it, no, Doc. I need to go back through this evening. Mondays are always like a really busy just recording day.
My busy recording day is Saturday, Monday,
I don't tend to record on
Tuesday.
weekends much. Antonelli, move! What are you doing?
Bro is in the gravel, crossing the stripe. I can add you to the career mode chat.
What on earth is that message?
Chat, by the
What
way,
deal
stick
costs?
around to the end of the
About
stream
£300?
following this Grand
Just for the
Prix
wheel?
because I'm going to let you guys
I
in on
believe.
some insight of some behind the scenes potential
I'm
new
trying to
NASCAR
get
career
them
mode
confused.
stuff
Why
that's
is Aston Martin
completely
still
separate from the
rapid,
current
Gary?
career mode, so stay tuned. I'll show you guys some cool stuff. The
Recommendation
IndyCar
of
career mode's
upgrade
coming
on the
back. I've been
SF1000.
adjusting to a new
Again, are you
format
looking to keep the
here
base? Are
of
you
schedules
looking
and
just to
stuff.
upgrade everything? What
So
platform are you
IndyCar
on?
is coming back into the schedule very soon, Evan.
You can get a decent Fanatec setup for less than 1,000 nowadays. I would say. It just depends on what wheel rim you want.
Da 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 da
I'm
da.
gonna save his MotoGP save. I will have a look after
MotoGP.
the stream because I do want to go back on MotoGP. Hey, welcome Ryan. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Keep the base, yeah, on PC. It's not really anywhere you can upgrade to though with Thrustmaster.
We were
Outlaws,
talking
is
about
there?
ideas for the season 6
the
finale of the
problem.
Heat 5 career
Like,
mode because
with
it's going to be
the
the last
Thrustmaster
episode
ecosystem.
ever for that
Yes,
career
it's
mode
very
before NASCAR
budget-friendly, but
25
then very
comes
quickly
out.
you kind of run out of
So we're going to be
options
doing
of
something
what
where
you
we're
do.
going to have all channel members' names on my car for that episode. And also we're going to have
Next one's controller, only cost me
the
60 quid.
painters and then a
Best
few
budget
select
wheel.
others potentially
controller.
doing like a pit reporter segment in the race because it's going to be like I'll be doing like a 100% race for the final episode.
Like
so
this thing, if you've already got, when's the
it's gonna be
Logitech
really
Pro
exciting.
wheel coming out? I got no idea.
we were prepared. Yeah, we had blankets. I mean, it was we were well prepared. I'll tell you what, it was watching the 24 hours of
Let us
Daytona.
know whether the AI
We moved over to
to
the front, like straightaway, like by the start finish line kind of area when the sun went down and got pretty chilly. But yeah, I mean the blanket. I had like a little NASCAR blanket.
Like I'm
that I
waiting
bought
for
at
my
the
first
track.
Wet race against the AI now.
I was nice and warm, and I was having the best time ever. It was such a cool experience. What's going on, Speed Gamer? How are
the
you?
Logitech Pro stuff is expensive.
And as well, you know what? Like when the race started, it was pretty packed. But then when as it went into the night, it really opened up, and it was kind of nice. You know, like I don't like being in packed environments. So when it kind of space really
Yeah.
opened up, I was just like, this is so awesome. I was so much more comfortable.
What has Dart recommended to me, chat?
I'm not very good on dirt, Evan, but I messed around with World of Outlaws, and then I was gonna do
Oh.
a series on that, and then I just ended up forgetting about it.
Oh no.
But it's a really fun type of racing. But
of that, have I?
most of my viewers aren't really into like dirt, so I also kind of think about like what does the community like to watch? Dirt's not really like high up on there.
They've tweaked the AI slightly, but
Would you recommend 24
you
hours
want
of Daytona
Blair's
to a
Trust Fund
casual?
babies, what you
Absolutely. If you get
yeah, I suppose you must have been.
like basic tickets to the 24 hours of Daytona, also gets you access to the infield. Like you can go into the garage and you can get right up near the cars, and like there's so much access for
Right,
a
chat,
very fair
get your predictions
price.
in for qualifying.
Like
Let me know.
you're gonna have the time of your life.
No,
You're gonna have the time of your life.
Hey, thank you very much, Kai. I appreciate it, buddy.
It's a Catalonian qualifying.
Cash is right. I
Can
gave
you
horrible
qualify
directions.
To
Talk to me.
How am I feeling for qualifying, you ask?
You feel the need?
Yes.
Better than I did in Imola.
Okay.
I am expecting. I qualified dead last in Imola. Qualifying has been a very weak spot for me in this game in general. I'm gonna say 15th. I expect to finish in the points, but qualifying 15th.
You expect points? That's brave.
I do.
Alright,
I think points is possible.
Well, therefore, if Gary's going to qualify 15th, I need to qualify 7.5, which might be difficult. But we'll wait and see. We've got to send it.
Did I send it, or didn't send it?
He's not in his career mode, thanks to us two.
Rip. Ooh.
I'm hoping Verstappen just nail it again, chat. I have no idea.
I ran out of battery again, so I paid the price, but
I'm not gonna complain about it too much, chat. I think that's pretty good in this car. I've out-qualified Gary, that's the important bit.
that's easy.
I think that's our closest qualifying session.
Yeah, okay, we're really close. We're half a tenth apart.
Going. Hey, thank you for the primer, Kai.
Wasn't
I
a bad
appreciate
lap.
it, buddy. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Not my
I
cleanest
feel
lap,
like there
but
was- I feel like I had another 3/10 in it. I reckon I could have gone about P8, which would have put me in exactly half your grid position again. But very, very tight field, actually.
I'm pretty well
Basically,
where I
mean, Max
predicted. So
dominated. Yeah. Max dominated, but I mean, you look at Sonoda in 6th there, only half a second clear of both of us. The AI very good over 1 lap. The entire field covered by less than 2
how
seconds.
about Sunny Hayes
I think, yeah, Apex GP is
Brad
starting to come
Pitt.
OP in this game.
and Joshua Pierce? I mean, they're out qualifying some people here.
That was a massive crash in Indy NXT. Hey, sorry, Carl. I appreciate it, buddy. So I lose rating last
Rimo
week.
Chat is
qualifying
talking about who
11th,
should be
and I
given
don't lose
access.
any here
Well,
for
for the pit
qualifying
reporter stuff,
40.
I would
Why does this
probably
game refuse to make
be
sense?
painters, of course. There's a we'd have to separate
Right.
it throughout the race because
Anyway,
we got
chat,
too many
this is the
painters to
big
do it
one
in
then.
one section.
Final race of the night. Get your predictions.
We'd have Cash and Arrow.
Tell me,
Obviously,
will
if
I
they're
vote
only
late? Will I
interested,
score more
Cash,
points? Will I
Sandlot,
come
Coop.
9th again?
Even
will be
Turn 4
answered very,
graphics
very
if he
soon.
wanted to get involved. Paj, Artel Contar, even RJ, my friend RJ. He hasn't done a lot, but he's come in here and there and made some cool schemes.
There's a 20% chance of
PH,
What's the best strap?
maybe
for Barcelona?
Lala.
Don't look at the softs. Never think about the soft tires. Apex GP have their combat floor on. They're just
Yeah, Sanok
They've got, what's it,
Sanok
Jeremy
will
on
be
top
the
here with
Rick
Boo
Ware
to see is on
propaganda
the
guy
wheels.
for sure. You know, Rick Ware Racing just sold, didn't they? I'm like, man, for NASCAR
Yeah, it was a
25 career
massive
mode,
crash, wasn't it?
if we have the ability to mod,
we're
you
lucky
know,
they didn't
performance
take
of
out the,
cars, it's like, well, Rick Ware just got
timing
sold. What
tower.
if they start to improve in the
not
NASCAR
timing
25
tower.
career mode or something?
But the flag stand even, I should say.
Thoughts on Max going to Mercedes? I mean, good for him. I mean, he can go anywhere he wants, right? Anybody will take him.
Don't crash.
He's the
Don't crash,
fastest,
don't lose to Gary.
most talented driver on the grid.
I have an angry Ginger Silverstone.
Well, it's a
Apparently his
pleasure to
mate
have you join
sat
us
on a
here at
car
the
or something,
circuit
broke
de
it.
Barcelona,
So they all got arrested.
Kill Rick Ware
Through
Racing.
to race day to see just who will claim victory at the Spanish Grand Prix.
So our plan, right, for me is still the whole Spire plan,
Oh,
correct? Like
Gary,
we're going to
do
be
you
looking to
prefer
go
the new
Spire.
Barcelona circuit?
And joining me in the
absolutely.
commentary-
It's a much better venue now.
I like
isn't it?
I like
It is
the
a bit
more
scary.
sweeping vibe, you know. In that last
suddenly
section,
become,
there.
it's still high downforce, but quite fun now. This track.
Fun's a stretch, but
I quite enjoy it now. I think it works on this year's game. I think
have we thought about what number I would be on Spire? Like, here's what I'm thinking, right? If they force us into our own team,
We'll run that chat. I think.
we could become a fourth Spire car.
Right, I'm ready. I
something.
hope Gary is as well.
And if we can't mod it, we could use the car customization,
think
just
there's
make our
any
car
room
look
for
like a Spire
penalties.
car if we need to. We'll talk more about it though.
Love the episode of No Wheel. JB sounded just like a skiddy schoolgirl. He was genuinely like, I know how nervous he was watching that race. The thing is, well, Hulk's been in that position so many times as well. But like, he felt like it was inevitable that
Here we go
something
then. The
was going to go
formation
wrong.
lap gets underway
Like
and
it
the
did
excitement
every
here
other
is
time.
building.
I was talking
As
about, I
we
was like, I
begin to
remember,
give
I remember
a closer
watching
to the start of the race.
Germany
Which team
2019.
will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? Well, we'll soon find out.
Chat, there's an outlier on our grid. I'm slightly
It's
concerned.
you.
I didn't think
So as
everybody
all
would
the
go
cars
soft.
reform the grids, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start.
Oh, the third
So
charter
some
max
valuable
rule.
points
I
in
forgot
today's
about
race,
that.
with final communications being done with their race
Yeah, we'll see
engineers.
then. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Planned strategies are all in place.
Yeah, Hulkenberg gets taken out by a back marker. I honestly thought it was going to be like the car gets disqualified at the race.
I
Like
thought
a
that
legal
too.
plank wear or
Feel or something. Couldn't
I
get a
genuinely
feel
reckon,
sample.
Like, had that happened, they would have just kept it quiet and let him keep the podium. I'm going to get such a bad start here. It's not even going to be close. Gary's going to crash into the back of me.
Never.
Gary almost crashed into the back of me, chat. Whoa! What was that?
You ran me off the track. I had to give it back.
Gary?
Ah. Oh, I was muted. Sorry. You ran me off the track. I had to give it back a little bit.
Did you? Did
Yeah, I
even-
was alongside you right off the grid, and yeah, I got pushed right into the grass.
No proximity arrows or
Bruh.
anything. It was,
Yeah, I was.
I was just holding it in a straight line.
No, I got to your right rear, and then you just kind of glided over.
It's because Stroll was moving at me. Oh, he slowed down well.
Oh, that was the going start right there, if I've ever seen it.
I survived 3 wide. Have I ever made a
P12.
place upon Hearthstone?
I knew I had to get aggressive there because, like, man, I don't know what the straight line's gonna look like again.
Wait, so was that you
Alright,
around my
let's
outside at
focus now
turn
for the
4?
rest of the race.
Yes.
That was Hulkenberg.
That was me.
Sorry, I wouldn't have given you so much of a squeeze.
Yeah, no, I drove. I just sent it around there. Combat,
I was like, Hulkenberg's
combat.
really not giving up on this, and then realised it was you. Yeah, my plan, chat, is hopefully just take these tyres as far as I can sensibly.
My car is built for combat. Apex GP.
Welcome in, Fox. Hope you're doing well, buddy.
Shout out Jack Doing. Got sacked just for a guy to come in that was just as mid.
And see what you can do.
We all knew it was going to happen. I hope they do bring Bottas in. That'd be great to see. I going to be a sitting duck back into T1 chat? I might not be, actually. I think we're alright. Who did you go and see? Will I have heard of them? That's the bigger question. Because I know next to no musicians. No. What are the best and worst corners in F1? Worst corners has got to be that horrible downhill one at Baku.
Oh, yeah.
Like the end of Sector 2. Best one's got to be Eau Rouge. Oh, no, Gary!
Saved it.
Good save, sir. What did you do? Just get out on the curb on the outside?
Yeah.
Oh, unlucky, bro. Oh, there's already such a gap.
See you later,
between
Matthew.
top
Appreciate
10
you
and
being here.
everybody
Enjoy
else.
the time out at the cottage. Well, that was not ideal. Great start to the race, and then that happens, but it is what it is. We'll make the most of
I've
it.
heard of Black Sabbath. I've definitely heard of Black Sabbath. Were they good?
Oh man, I've overheated these rears. Shocker.
Yeah, why do you think I didn't want to start on softs?
Oh my god, what's going on up there?
What position are you down to then?
15th.
Oh, it's not too bad then.
Yeah, I'm right here with you. Ah,
You're running wide again.
yeah.
Come on.
Okay, you're within 1 second of the car
I
ahead.
see,
Ready
was
to
there
use
like I saw
DRS
something
relay
about Black
tech.
Sabbath. Like it was, I didn't read. Like, I kind of never really read it properly. But yeah, last ever concert. That must have been pretty special to be at. I mean, it's a miracle Ozzy Osbourne is still alive. Like everything you read about him. The amount of
Tyre
damage
condition
that man
still
has done
looking
to his
good.
body.
Hello, Sintram. What's going on? Vixen's in career mode. Yeah, he's a mod. Yeah, he's an OG. He's been around since like Heat 3, Heat 2.
I think we've got to try and get round doing chat. I think we're starting to see the transition of grip. Oh, Behrman's dropped out of the range of the guys in front of him as well. So that'll give us someone to chase, but round the outside of Doom we'll go. A little bit hot into T1, but we get it slowed down. That's all right. So Ollie Behrman then, 3 seconds up the road. Let's just see if we can bring that in. Or will do and just be all over my gearbox through the twisty bits. How are your tyres feeling, Gary?
No good. Am I muted again?
Tyre wear's higher than we're expecting. We've got a new strategy
Come on.
available on your MFD if you want it. Okay, copy that.
Ever since that slide, I am just struggling.
Yeah, it's near impossible if you overheat them slightly to ever get them back. especially around a track like Barcelona. It's so brutal on tyres.
I'm just trying to hang on.
I mean, we're definitely going quicker. I'll be honest, Fox, I do not know who that is, but I hope it was a good experience for you.
Yeah, who is it? I'm hip with the new artist.
Yeah, like Steven Tyler.
Never heard of him.
I mean, Verstappen has just checked out again, Gary.
It's, yeah, every week, bro. He's gone.
This is why we shouldn't have done it on your career mode.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
Top 3 worst tracks. Hungary. I would say Kota now on the F1 games is pretty painful this year. Mexico, probably another one. Don't like to drive in Mexico. Oh, we got yellows. Oh, wait, Verstappen's eaten.
Is that a Rebel? Or what's going on there?
Yeah, Verstappen's eaten. I don't know
That's
whether
super
like a
early, unless he must be going hards, right?
I don't know.
We're approaching the
He's on mediums.
He's two stopping.
What in the world?
I reckon he had a puncture or something.
He was burning those tires up. I mean, you saw how far out he
Really?
drove. Yeah, we ended our career mode with the 6 car. I remember that. That was doing sliding. I never put you in, Rip. I'm sorry.
Ooh. Come on, I just want to get in the range of Behrman before they all start pitting.
Where am I going?
To be fair, the car feels a lot better here in Race Room than it did in Imola, chat. But I think that might also be because I'm on hards, and they generally feel a lot better on this game. Yeah, Max has definitely gone for a weird strategy. He's definitely two-stopping. There's a lead for Aerosmith.
You've lost some time
Liv
to the car
Tyler's
behind.
father.
Oh, I think I've heard of that guy. He's got like long hair.
Maybe you're thinking of me, Gary.
Oh, you got-
not today,
you got
I had a
long hair?
haircut. None of chat noticed I got a haircut though. Very disappointed. I have heard of Aerosmith. I could not name a single one of their songs.
Okay, mate. Stroll behind. We
Right,
want to
team
keep
up, they
them
passed
behind,
Ollie Behrman
please.
then.
This is super critical for our strategy.
The car sucks, Cash. It was my fault. I lit up the rears. I'm paying the price for it.
Well, every stream we've done so far, Gary, Max has 1-1 and Lando's 1-1.
Well, there
I
we
don't know
go.
which McLaren has broken free, but my money would be on it being Lando. Right, come on, we've got to get a run on Behrman this time, chat, if he doesn't pit. Which he hasn't.
They're gonna wait about another lap or two.
I'm not going to get a run on Behrman.
That was better.
Box this
Oh, I
lap,
appreciate
push
it.
hard
Hi,
on
Austin.
lead lap.
Oh, there we go. I'm going to jump Behrman.
Did he wreck?
He just yeeted himself.
Oh, where's he? Bro's all the way over there.
He got into the mud and then just absolutely wellied it.
Could barely see him on the screen. That's how far gone he was.
Well, I'm back into my position then, chat. Formula Lucas, thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome on in. Yeah, it turns out I didn't need to get a run on Ollie Behrman. He was just going to do that anyway.
I man lit up the rears from that slide earlier. Yellow.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
Oh. Oh, Haas breaking down. Is that Ocon again? No, that'll be Behrman, surely. Oh, early pit stop by Gary.
Okay, mate, that still wasn't quite what we needed, I'm afraid, but look,
Yeah,
let's
Behrman.
move on. Get your
Rip
head down.
Behrman, he's having a pretty rough lap.
Yeah, it's a pretty bad lap, as laps go.
My tire icon had came on. It was like, it's time.
Right, let's go. Come on.
Really slow pit
Perfect
entry
job.
there. I'm
You
always
and the crew
way
there,
too
mate.
cautious
You're
coming
delighted
in.
with that. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the
And to be
race
fair,
in this
Barcelona,
compound.
it's a horrible pit entry.
I'd rather be cautious and, you know, aggressive
Yeah.
and get myself a penalty, so. I'd rather give up 1 to 2 seconds than 10 seconds.
10. Yeah.
Our goal was points. I think we can still do that. Great stuff, yes.
Oh, there we go. Starting to see a few more AI in then. Decent gaggle. I think Alonso's leading now. That's good going.
Jeez.
Aston Martin this weekend are cooking, Gary. It doesn't bode well for us in the
Remember
constructors.
to adjust
That does
in
not.
your RS mode in your MFD if you need to.
Gordon Pierce inside the top 10 as well. Joshua Pierce even.
Track looks a
I've
bit
watched the
wet.
movie chat.
There's Stroll, Hulkenberg right up here. Okay. Some of them are doing hards here.
Yeah, don't blame him.
Very mixed bag. Some are mediums, some are hards. It's cool to see different strategies like that.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. So Max is on a 2-stop and Tsunoda's been told to extend. How weird is Red Bull strats, man? Like, Tsunoda's the only guy that doesn't have to worry about his teammate.
Watch out for the car behind. They're only 2 seconds down on you and might try and overtake if you make a mistake.
Oh,
Stay
Verstappen's
focused.
flying along though. We might end up be battling Max at the end of this race, chat. I don't know yet.
Yeah, that strategy's not going to work out. And let Hulkenberg go for a move on Gasly. Oh, it's going to get awkward. Someone's got to back out.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Oh, what the heck was that?
You good?
Huge contact. I went for a 3-wide move, had it nearly clear. I couldn't keep it from gliding over. Jesus. All right,
there we go.
let's go get Gasly.
Into the pit lane. We're leading, chat. Even if it's just for a lap or two. Yeah, I always send it into the pit lane because unlike Gary, I'm a real racer.
Matt's got balls.
Exactly.
He's got more speeding penalties than I do as well.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's a sad consequence of having balls.
I learned my lesson enough in iRacing, man. The amount of speeding penalties I've gotten.
Especially in NASCAR.
Oh, yeah. All right, around Gasly. I always convince myself in NASCAR iRacing, I'm like, no, the speed limit's 50, but I'm like, 54, they ain't gonna bother.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
2
yeah,
seconds
once you
later,
get very much.
8.6 seconds.
Hey, no worries, Barry. How did you get on in the end? I saw you were streaming some iRacing as well, so I thought, we'll send some viewers that way.
Gotta save my battery here.
Did it not go well? Alonso's up to P5, Gary.
Wow.
He might be P... Well, yeah, it'll be P3 by the time Max and I fit.
Please just stay ahead into turn 1. Okay, we got them. And now they're side by side, so we can hopefully break some DRS potentially. Now Hulkenberg got clear, so he's still within range, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, the new GT3s on iRacing are scary at times. Does it help to know, Gary, there's a 0% chance of rain for Spa?
No.
Ah.
Hulkenberg's reeling me in.
Max cannot be one-stopping this race, surely. Oh! Well, Max, I think apparently is going to the end, Gary, but apparently he's got an issue on that Red Bull now. I don't know what it is, but apparently he's got an issue.
I'm not even going to fight Hulk. Just going to let him through. Then we'll just kind of follow him.
6 seconds.
Let him pull us along for a little bit, and then we'll get him at the end.
How does Mark suggest I do that, Chan? How does Mark suggest I pull out from the dirty out of the car in front when I'm leading?
Okay, mate.
Ugh.
Engine's running very, very hot. Engine's running hot. Let's try and keep it cooler.
Yeah, there's no way Verstappen's got an issue in that Red Bull. He's still flying along. If he's going to the end, chat, that is the most rigged thing I've ever seen.
There's no way he can go to the end, man. Not on a medium.
It'll be a Max Verstappen type thing on this game. Like, I just can see it.
There's no Verstappen. Max Verstappen. I'd believe it at that point.
Time to Leclerc and Norris.
Gap to your teammate ahead, 19.6 seconds.
As long as we've got the gap over Holt, chat, we should be good. Which we do. Cold tyres, though. Don't jinx it yourself. Right, go, go, go! Now I've just got to hope one of the top runners breaks down by the end. I need my P9. Maybe we can catch Yuki, but I'm not optimistic. I need over a second a lap. I think what we need, chat, is for Yuki to drop out of the DRS or those guys really start battling. Which I'm not optimistic either of those things are going to happen.
I still think Verstappen's going to box.
He might do, but I think even if he does, he's still going to be ahead of both of us. He might get a puncture by the end, that would be quite funny.
If Verstappen can go to the end, I'm filing a complaint with the game.
Like, genuinely don't believe it's... Like, I'm the hard about it, but I was there, like, I think the medium, honestly, will be a better tyre. I think you can just be a bit more consistent for a bit longer. Like, the soft tyre, I just find, does not work here. And I thought, if I'm trying to chase down Tsunoda and Hamilton, I was like, yeah, we may as well just play it safe. Plus, I thought if everybody else is on medium or hard, I was like, at least we're going to be on the same tire but much fresher. Like, we are taking good time out of Yuki already. Not with lines like that.
What do you mean, Cash? I am
battle
managing my tires to perfection. 26% on the left rear. Not too bad at all.
Yeah, my partner, bless her, couldn't understand why I was so hyped to see Hulkenberg on the podium. She's like, he should have just quit years ago. I'm going, yeah, but it's the struggle.
If you think you can
It's
get
the fact
past,
he
make
hasn't.
And he's a good driver.
and see what you can do.
And he is a good driver.
He's never had, you know, I mean, earlier in his career he had good teams, but, you know, I mean, Renault was pretty solid for a while, but, you know, Germany 2019 was his close moment, but...
Let's not forget Force India, when he was there with Perez. Perez was getting podiums in that car.
"24 Hours of Le Mans winner."
I don't think we're going to get Yuki by the end, chat. Like I said, unless they get a real battle going. I don't think Verstappen's going to win this, though, looking at it. He's still dropping back into the clutches of Leclerc and Norris.
I've done a lot better job keeping this car on the racetrack here.
Yeah, I think Verstappen's definitely going to the end, though, Gary.
I mean, I don't understand how... I mean, you know what? Looking at my tire wear, maybe I do kind of get it. Possible. Not fast, but he doesn't need to be fast with as big of a lead as he had. But, I mean, they are closing in.
But now they're battling each other too
Yeah,
much.
I think Verstappen's got it at this point. I'm at 31% of my left rear. He ran like 3 more laps than I did. Gonna have to watch out for Esteban Ocon before this race is over. He is reeling us in. I really just screwed myself when that one slide I had was enough to just ruin the entirety of that
I think we could have
run.
had a good battle towards the end. Had you not had that mistake,
Yeah.
I think it would have been close.
All it took was that one little slide, and the rears, they just could never come back down to, you know, a good temp. So he just had to... I spent 5 laps just hanging on to get to the pit window, and I even pitted early just to get off of them.
Come on, chat. We need 1.6 seconds out of Yuki. 1.7. I'm trying to save up a little bit of battery towards the end. Exactly. Hulkenberg, I'm sure, doesn't care anymore. He's got his podium. That's all that mattered.
3 to go.
Behind gaining on you by 5
Ocon's
tenths
about to
lap.
be in DRS here on us, so...
Why are they battling anymore?
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now.
When does Hulk
Yeah,
get a
we need
podium in
1.7
2-player?
seconds out of Snowder a lap. This lap I've done half a second.
We're gonna need a wet race and, you know, some changing conditions. Just like Silverstone.
Come on! No, definitely not going to happen. Unless they have a ridiculous battle towards the end. Definitely not going to happen, chat. Toast.
Alright, 2 to go. I could go for a move right here. Not, I'm close enough, but... I could have gone for it. Didn't think I'd get there. Ocon's going to be all over us for this entirety of this lap, but...
mean, we just need a Verstappen puncture for the script, chat, as much as anything else. I don't think it's going to happen, though. I think the Dutchman has pulled out a blinder this afternoon. And nobody else is even going to have had a look in at it. Good. That's a lot of curb. Get away with it, though. One more lap to go, then. Sponsored by Credit One Bank here at the circuit in Barcelona, Catalunya. And again, it's been a fairly similar tale to what I had in Imola, to be honest. But if we can just keep the points rolling in, I'm going to be pretty happy.
Let's go get Hulk right here.
A point is a point.
I know he's using that battery. Come on.
Let's go.
Come on.
Final lap.
Can't lose to a Sauber, surely, Gary.
Easy.
British antics. Thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate it. I think Hamilton's pulled out a masterclass to get back ahead of Yuki and Kimi. But in towards the final few corners then. I think Verstappen's going to do this one in pretty dominant fashion. Built up the gap early
I spun.
on. Knew he had a
Saved
cushion.
it.
Oh. Gary's having fun behind me.
Dang it.
Towards the end. He's taken Hulkenberg with him, I believe.
Okay, let's try and get those places.
All I had to do was not make a mistake.
Max Verstappen, though, through the final corners. He will win the Grand Prix today. Looks like Lando Norris is going to come through for P2, with Charles Leclerc in P3 when all is said and done here. But ultimately for me, chat, to be 10 seconds ahead of any of your other midfield, I'm pretty happy with when all is said and done. It's not quite P9. It is another point on the board. The point streak continues.
P12 is what it'll be here.
Oh, you
It's
got
a-
back past Hulkenberg again.
Yeah, it's a pointless day. Dang it.
A pointless stream, Gary.
We had the pace for points today. It's just that one mistake early just did us in.
I'm happy to have picked up the last point.
There is officially no Verstapping. Max Verstappen.
Max Verstappen.
It's
There is
another
not.
victory and a champion's performance.
That was a very
from
good race
Max
by the
Verstappen.
Dutchman. I think for the first time this year, he's going to lead the championship as well, which is good going.
Whew.
It was Oscar Piastri.
Yeah,
and
no
Norris as
points.
well.
We go from
In
podium
P2,
last
so yeah,
stream
Dutchman
to
is
no
gonna be
points at all
comfortably out
today,
front
but
there.
it was a fun stream. I
At
still
the
had a
top of
good
the
time.
table. Max Verstappen takes the win. I mean, his best lap, 4/10 clear of Oscar Piastri. Charles Leclerc in third, though, just ahead of Russell and Alonso. So 5 cars from 5 different teams making up your top 5. Norris will be disappointed down in P6, just ahead of Hamilton, Kimi, Antonelli, Tsunoda, and another point for Williams. I did better than they did IRL here, which I'm pretty happy with. Ocon just ahead of Gary. I mean, my race was just complete no man's land throughout most of it, to be honest, but I think I was on the better strategy. Championship-wise, the Dutchman now 15 ahead of Lando. Oscar Piastri only 4 points back behind his teammate, and a couple of great results for Charles Leclerc have boosted him up the order. Alonso still in P8 now. He's got the jump on Gary. And despite the fact I've scored points in 5 Grand Prix, Gary still scored more in Jeddah alone, which is a little bit sad. Any other new point scorers? I don't believe so. No, there can't have been, because obviously I finished 10th. We've still got a 7-point lead over Aston Martin, though, Gary, so I think we can be happy with that. And Red Bull's still a 20-point buffer ahead of McLaren. I'm going to leave you with the final words, though, Sil. Thoughts, feelings? Tell me.
I'm excited. I'm excited for the Canada, Austria run we got coming up. Austria first, of course, and then yeah, we'll be going into Canada, Silverstone.
I believe
That's
it's the other way around.
Is Canada before Austria now? It is.
I believe it's Canada, Austria, Silverstone.
Either way,
Belgium,
it's a fun 3 to 4 or 5 race run that we've got coming up.
It's going to be great. Toast managed to make it through an entire stream as well, chat, without getting banned. That's kind of a miracle in of itself.
Yeah, we're holding on to that one podium.
G29 or 920.
All right, I'm going to show you guys some career mode stuff here in a minute. It's pretty small, but I'll show you guys.
But I'm
also in a rivalry with Kimi Antonelli.
Apparently, we are just
He's
Kimi
just
Antonelli
beefing
rivals.
with Williams.
He is.
What's
He really
Antonelli's
is.
beef?
He wants our seat, Gary. That's the
He wants
problem.
our because he knows Verstappen's taking his ride.
Possibly.
They're
Could
keeping
happen.
Russell on.
Could happen. Could happen.
It seems as if you have a
Gary,
new
what are your
rival.
plans for the rest of the day, sir?
This
Right,
is
I'm
the
afraid
I
to
got,
say there's a
To
major
show
issue
the
on the production
world
line
what
over
I got
this
Mark
week.
talking
Sorry,
and my
I developed
agent
a
talking at
strategy
the
for
same
weekend.
time. But
Any
I've
new
got
developments will need to be
a
put
Heat
in
5
FDR
video
and
to edit.
with you.
I got an
Nice.
F1 video to edit.
Nice.
I got an F1 video to record.
Nice.
Maybe in that. Yeah, that'll probably be all I have time for. So that's probably
Fair
my
enough.
plan.
Fair
And
enough.
then we'll go from there. I'm going to make a NASCAR 25 video of
Oh.
what we know so far of the game.
Oh.
Everything we
interesting.
know so far
Okay.
about NASCAR 25. That'd be a cool
Interesting.
little video right there, I think.
I'll be checking in, I reckon.
There we go. My luck, they'll
Nice.
drop a dev diary like the same day, and then I'll have to remake it all. But
Probably. Who's live streaming over on Twitch chat to finish this off?
Matt's gonna raid. I'm gonna dip. Matt, it was a pleasure.
As always, sir. You around next week?
Of course.
Wonderful.
So I'll be seeing you
Wonderful.
then.
Hopefully so, sir.
Sound. My goodness. Sounds like a plan. All right. You have yourself a beautiful
I'm gonna
night.
try and... Yes, and you, sir. And you. I'm gonna raid someone, chat. I'm gonna...
Chat, you guys want to see some cool career mode stuff? Let me close the game because we don't need F1 25 anymore. You guys are getting some exclusive Discord stuff here. Let me just find it. Hold on, you're gonna see a black screen for a minute. I'll show you a couple things actually. I'm gonna show you. Okay, hold on. I need to add the window for Discord. Okay. I don't know why it looks so dank, but it'll work. So, you guys want to see some cool stuff? Check it out. First of all, here we have Cashinero made this. It's our official next level racing car for the Gears League starting next week. That's pretty cool. So the target colors are gone. I might run the target car a couple more times throughout the season, but this is now officially our main paint scheme. So this one's pretty cool. Love this paint scheme. He did a really good job. This is my kind of scheme, you know? Like, I love it. Love it. But here's what I really want to show you guys. Not that. Right here. So I told you guys a while back. I said, you know, the NASCAR Car of Tomorrow career mode was probably dead. However, Artel Contar, he was learning how to get some car models into NASCAR Heat 5 or Heat 4. And this is not final. This is big work in progress because you can see it's not perfect. But he has gotten them into the game officially, as you can see here. So this is the Kevin Harvick car. Obviously, the window net's a little dank. Honestly, outside of the window net and the rear wing, you can see is kind of screwed up back there. Outside of those two things, it looks pretty phenomenal. You got Juan Pablo Montoya's 42 car right here. This looks really, really cool. Michael McDowell's 00. So yeah, right now the windows, because you can see the windows aren't see-through, and the wing and the window net, those are the things that kind of need to be refined and worked on. Outside of that, I mean, yeah, super cool. You see the Ford here of Matt Kenseth, the number 17 DeWalt Ford Fusion, really cool. So it might not be dead. There's still a possibility that this whole career mode idea actually, you know, turns into something. So stay tuned. I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful that we can make it come together. It is, yeah, it's fantastic for putting an entirely new model into the game. And he had no experience with this, you know, like a week ago. He's just been learning this he was very passionate about this like I was, and he was just like, you know what? No one else is willing to help us out. He was just like, I'll try to figure it out, and he's doing it. So big shout out to Artel Kantar, the man. He's awesome. So hopefully it will work out here, because I really want to make this happen. I really do, because I have a big plan to do, you know, from like a 2008 to current day NASCAR. And if we can get this working properly, then there is a very, very real chance that it'll finally kind of see the light of day. Because I was hoping to start this a few months ago in a perfect world. So we'll see what happens. Nonetheless, yeah, I'm not gonna like say it's happening yet, but there's definitely a higher chance than there was, you know, a month ago, 2 months ago. So we'll wait and see. Anyways, boys, that's going to wrap it up for myself. And it is semi-alive. It's semi-alive, Jay. Semi. Yeah, I can add you, of course, of course. It's not easy putting models into the Heat 5, I can tell you that. It's a whole learning process that it probably take too much time for me to bother, you know, even like just trying to learn it. So anyways, I appreciate you guys being here as usual, of course. IMS Mel 91, Joshua, La PH Raceman, Forecast, Blue Train as well. All you guys popping in throughout the stream, I appreciate it so much. Cash and Arrow, Cheeseman, of course. Austin, Jay, October King, Matt from earlier. Of course, he's heading out to a cottage now, so hopefully he has fun. Speed Gamer, all you guys. But so no live stream tonight because Gears League is off for this week. So I won't be live probably till Saturday, because Saturday we'll have Nitro League, or maybe even 24 hours of Spa. I would rather do Nitro, but we'll see. Anyways, you guys take care of yourselves. I appreciate you all being here. I'm going to go do some more video work. I got a career mode video coming out tonight for NASCAR. I think you guys will enjoy it, because it's a pretty fun one. And I've already recorded the rest of the round of 8, so I just got to do the round of 4 now and finish off the season. So that's going to be exciting. You gooned too hard. Jesus. Have a good week, Forecast. Have a good week, all you guys. Take care. Comment on the videos. Pop in the Discord. All those good things. See you around. Stay safe. Stay healthy. I'll see you very soon. Thank you one more time for watching, and have yourselves a fantastic evening.